Hey, good afternoon to one and all. Today, I would like to discuss about the topic self-reference criterion and ethnocentrism. Well, today we live in the world of globalization where global managers face diverse challenges to keep their business secure in foreign markets. When you enter a foreign market, what you try to do is you have a lot of factors that has to be taken into consideration before deciding whether to expand your product or service in the foreign country. And the most important factors among these are the cultural differences that the company faces in the foreign country. Here lies the very importance of SRC and ethnocentrism. SRC, self-reference criterion, is in very simple terms an unconscious reference to our cultural beliefs, traditions, behavior, and knowledge when it comes to decision making. This knowledge has been assimilated over a period of time based on the history of our culture. If you are faced with a lot of problems and you have a lot of facts and you are supposed to come up with a solution, what you do is you act instantaneously without thinking a lot. And this reaction would be based on meanings, values, beliefs, and behavior that is relevant to your culture but which may not be relevant to the foreign culture. When you make a decision, what you do is you try to link it to your home country, what you would have done if the problem had occurred in your home country, and then you try to solve the problem. But this, you end up making a grave mistake, a grave business mistake that may cost you millions of dollars. Here lies the very essence of SRC. Now, coming to ethnocentrism. Ethnocentrism is the belief that your culture or your company is the best, and you know how to do things the best. A very striking example of ethnocentrism is the American managers of the 21st century. During the 1990s, late 1990s, when America was dominant, they had the superiority complex of being the best managers of the world. Now, quoting examples of SRC, there are different perspectives in different cultures regarding different issues. For example, in monochronic cultures, promptness is valued a lot, and the people of this culture do not indulge in multitasking at all. However, in a polychronic culture like India, multitasking is what is given importance, and promptness is given least importance. Another example is space. For Americans, the acceptable distance between two individuals for communication is comparatively more compared to the other cultures. Now, when a foreigner tries to come closer than this acceptable distance, the immediate reaction of the American would be to retreat backwards. However, this action of the American may seem insulting to the foreigner who has a much smaller acceptable distance. Yet another example is symbol. Symbol can also be an SRC. For example, in China, white is seen as a symbol of death. However, in USA, white is a symbol of good luck and purity. Now, if companies don't understand this basic concept of SRC and ethnocentrism, they make big mistakes for which they will have to regret in future. The Wix company, Wix in Germany, made a very successful move when they changed the name from VICKS to WICKS, because Wix in German literal slang meant intercourse. This saved them from a big loss. So it is very evident that how important SRC and ethnocentrism is in the context of international marketing. And this obstacle of SRC and ethnocentrism can be overcome by a simple cross-functional analysis, cross-cultural analysis. And this cross-cultural analysis can be done in simple steps. First, define the problem in your host country's culture, tradition, and beliefs, and then you define the same problem in the foreign country's cultural traits, beliefs, and behavior. And now what you do is you try to eliminate the SRC content and then redefine the problem and try to find an optimal solution. So you can see that the very adverse effects of SRC can be turned into benefits if you do a proper understanding of these two concepts, and a proper market research of SRC and ethnocentrism can make you a big player, a successful player in the foreign market. Thank you.